All right, welcome to Thick Empress Tarot. Thick Empress Tarot. Right before coming on, this is a collective read, by the way. Right before coming on, I heard this is not personal, this is spiritual. You know how they say this is not business, but it's personal. I heard this is not personal, this is spiritual. So for some of y'all could be going through something with somebody and it's like you're gonna have to take the spiritual route on this person. This person could have been coming at you like personally trying to attack you or personally trying to like dismantle you, I'm hearing. And it's like, no, the way your response is gonna be, like, this is not like whatever the outcome is gonna be, this is not personal, this is spiritual. Because in the spiritual realm, they have high, I say high rankings. They have rankings. And some of y'all, even like once y'all pass on over to the spiritual realm, y'all gonna be in like a high ranking. Like me and my son was looking today, like with the angels. I thought like Archangel Michael and Raphael and Gabriel and Uriel, like they were like the high of the angels. No, they're like the third triad. So it's like three triads. It's like the first triad, which is the upper, the second triad, which is the middle, and the third triad, which is the lower. And that's why Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, like that's what, and it's way more than them or whatever. But it's three to each triad. And Archangel Michael is like the way how it was like stated, like we have angels that walk in the third triad. We have angels that walk this earth and they come and they talk to us, and like that's why they say be careful who you like treat bad, because you never know when you're entertaining angels. And like I was telling my son, I can remember when my mama first passed away. um mm-mm, with the volume that loud. um like when my mama first passed away, I can remember there was a guy who came in like a white linen outfit. He was dark skinned. He was a nice looking man, but older. And he came and he just out of the blue, he told me, he was like, yeah, he was like, your mama passed away, but I didn't think none of it because my mama knew a lot of people. So, and we from a small town, so I thought like, oh, he know my mom or whatever. So he was like, your mama passed away. He was like, but everything is gonna be okay, and your baby is gonna be taken care of. And he told me some other stuff I'm not gonna share with y'all because I just feel like that was for him to share with me. And I was like, well, who you know? So he said that he knew my neighbor, who was my neighbor at the time, who would barbecue every day. Y'all, I kid you not, barbecue every day. And so I was like, oh, okay, or whatever. But I was wondering, like, people was passing by us, they wasn't saying anything. And I'm like, okay, nobody talking to you, like nobody know you, like nobody speaking to you, but they was all looking at me. And lo and behold, um, after we talked and everything, and I felt better because after my mama passed, y'all, I wasn't working. I stayed in the house for like 4 months. Like on the outside, when my mama passed, like for her waking funeral, people was like, "What is wrong with you? Like you're not crying, you're not doing." And I, because I was in denial, because y'all know that's one of the stages of grief. And so after that, I stayed in the house for like 4 months. I'm talking about didn't go nowhere, didn't talk to nobody, didn't do nothing. And when I came out, that's when I met him. And like I say, people was passing, not saying nothing to him, speaking to me, but not saying nothing to him. And so I was like, okay. So after he left, the guy who lived next door at the time, I was like, hey, you saw your friend with the linen suit or whatever that came? He was like, I ain't got no phone with no linen suit. That's how you would say. I ain't got no phone with no linen suit. I don't know nobody. I was like, he was kind of older. He had on he was standing right there. So they all was like, no. Like, there was nobody right there. Like, we didn't see nobody standing right there. So I was like, you sure you didn't see nobody standing? And it was like, no. And I was like, I know I'm not tripping. So days later, me and my son was going to the store. And y'all, look, God, look, I have stories for days when it comes to like spiritual stuff that back then I didn't realize, but now I'm starting to realize. So me and my son was going to the store and we stopped at the stop sign and I seen the man again. And I was like, oh, it's you. And he just smiled at me and he never came to the car. And I couldn't, like, I was trying to roll down the window and like talk to him, but I couldn't. And it was like I was just led to just press the brakes and keep going. And I never seen him after that. So that's those type of angels. It took me a while to realize that I was dealing with an angel, but that's like the third triad, which is Archangel Michael, Raphael, and there it has names to it. Um, the one that I just told y'all about that I met was, and I met a couple of times. I'll tell y'all about that. Like when we get into discussion of angels and all of that, but that angel that I met that day, that was they're the lore of the third triad. Then there's the middle triad, which is Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel. And I want to say the Dominion is the highest of the third triad, which is like y'all know the war and stuff that's, well, I'm not gonna speak it into existence, but like if we go into war with like Iran and all of them, that's where that angel comes in at. Then the second triad, that's like the um that's like the if I could remember, because I can't remember the second triad. But the third triad is like the cherubim and the seraphim, I want to say. And seraphim is at the top of the totem pole, and there's the angels that they're around God all day, just like singing praises to God. And then there's I want to say the Dominion. They're the ones that it says like if you see them, like a lot of people don't like when they see them because they feel like is a curse or something, but they're not. They're actually angels. So anywho, y'all, without further ado, let's get this reading started. I just like me and my son was reading up on that and it was like, oh wow, that is awesome. And y'all, I've been like, opening myself up more to like spirit more than what I've already opened myself up to. I thought that like, oh, okay, like with Archangel Michael and them, like, okay. I didn't think it was more. It's more. It's more. It's like two levels up more. And I'm like, oh, so if Archangel Michael and Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, they powerful like that. Imagine what the second tier and the first tier is triad. I'm sorry. The first and second triad is like amazing. So y'all look, I am angel fanning right now. All right, without further ado, look. Love it. Love it. Great partnership. Without further ado, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, I don't know how to timestamp yet, but I will put that like at 8:20 is when the reading actually starts. But for those of you who want to listen and want to know more about the angels, there you go. But I'll be learning more about them myself as well. But anyway, anywho, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? We run this. We run this. Yeah, somebody really thought that they was gonna get over on you, collective, is what I'm really feeling like. Yeah, this is not personal. This is spiritual. Whatever this is, like somebody don't realize what they have come against. And then I think in the second triad there was principalities. That was the second triad. Y'all know how like we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers of darkness. But we have principalities of light too. And so that's why, like, the principalities is like, you know what? You thinking that like a person that's coming to you, they coming to you in human form and that's them. They got a whole spirit attached to them. And it's like, don't be mad at that person individually, but attack that spirit. So, oh, thank you, spirit. So that's why it's not personal. This is spiritual, man. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers of darkness. Thank you, the King of Cups. Yeah, some of y'all just have like a good lighthearted spirit and y'all understanding. Y'all very intuitive, whoever you are. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, and like your investments is coming in. Like some of y'all been toiling and laboring, and like things have been stuck, but it's like it's up and it's stuck. Meaning like if there's one thing to be down and stuck, and there's another thing to be up and stuck. Up and stuck is like, hey, my investments, they may not be like sprouting and growing like I want them to go, but I'd be damned if they don't look like they growing. They growing. Yeah, look at some of y'all need to take a rest. Some of y'all it's time to take a break because y'all don't know like a decision to make when it comes to like y'all empire. Oh, look what the Empress. Yeah, y'all are like attracting all, like y'all attractive, y'all looking good, y'all building, y'all acquiring a lot. Some of y'all are bosses. This is abundance, prosperity, and some of y'all need to take a break. King of Pentacles. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have Libra, Aries. We have Libra heavy. Yeah, it's time for y'all to like take a break and just like some of y'all are at the crossroads with whatever this is and not knowing what to do. Mm. If we're looking at it in a love sense, some of y'all have like basically paved y'all way, made y'all mark, but y'all have somebody that is like highly spiritual in y'all energy, and you got your eye on this person. Yeah, some of y'all coming out of being stuck and y'all going towards this person. Plain and simple. This is because I'm gonna show y'all because y'all know I'm a visionary. Look, heartbreak. Somebody didn't experience heartbreak, and look, see how like them spikes coming up from his hand. Like I wish a ninja or a would, because not only are they gonna swap them with these spikes, but then they got this sword to finish off the job. And this is the feminine energy who is like stuck, don't know what to do, blinded, like, oh my God, I'm closed off. I don't want to deal with none of this. So this is both of them. This is the masculine who is like on his throne because he have every right to be because he have earned this. And this is the feminine who is on her throne. Like, you think you coming with some. This one is more material. The masculine is more material and more physical. The feminine is more spiritual, but abundant. Both of them are abundant as well. Yeah. And so here we have on the board this King of Cups. You see how he chilling? And you have this Seven of Pentacles, how she's working. He's chilling with this cup, like wanting to offer this cup to somebody. And she is like, I'm minding my business, doing my work. And so, with some of y'all, if this is love, somebody is seeing you grow and they're wanting to nurture you and like be there for you. If this is a business or like a job, your employers, employees, they see that you are working very hard and they're wanting to invest because it's like everything you touch turn to gold. If again, if this is a relationship, somebody feels like you know, you're worth it. You're worth the investment. All right, give me something on the King of Cups. I cannot. Told you you're worth the investment. Y'all have somebody with this King of Cups who is like they're saying that you are a match made in heaven for them. Somebody wants to have a little girl with you. If this is a relationship, if this is a business, this is where like you and like you're gonna have like the community supporting this, a relationship, the community is gonna be supporting this. This is gonna be something very fruitful. I'm seeing nothing but like you see like number greenery and just growth, expansion. You see? Look how she go from this, you see, from this to this and this. So yeah, some of y'all, just be patient. It's coming, whatever this is. Give me more on this King of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, somebody coming out of like heartbreak, no longer suffering. This was like about right here. And y'all know I like to keep my cards in order. Look, somebody didn't realize like who you were to them. God offering this person a cup, they a full cup at that and bigger than like the little small peons, but this person protecting these little peons. And look, the world, that cycle is over. So what I'm getting collective, somebody is no longer going to be protecting like people or things in their environment that mean them no good. Look, I told you. Somebody is standing up for you. And y'all could have had people in y'all energy that was trying to like be sneaky, conniving, and like, just backstab you. That's not gonna happen. And here come somebody's gonna be accountable for what they did, and you're gonna get the blessings that God have for you. Look, somebody walking away from what no longer serves them. Give me something on the Seven of Pentacles. Give me something on the Seven of Pentacles. Give me something on the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I told you. Look how you coming out, collective. And this, how or whatever, you could be the masculine or the feminine, because both of them like being healed and excelling. She look at her. She go from tall and laboring to being like seductive, to being determined, courageous, to being like a go-getter, a manifester, like loyal. She makes things work. That's the queen of wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius heavy. Gemini. But I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, that's right. Gemini, we have no, we don't have Gemini on the board. Yeah, we do. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Scorpio, we have Pisces, Cancer heavy. And the sun. Mm, this is beautiful. Some of y'all, if you had like a sickness or a illness, you are about to heal from that. For some of y'all are about to be like out there, like to the point of like your hard work is gonna pay off, yes, but you're gonna be pretty cute while you do it. And not that that matters, but I'm hearing health is wealth. Some of y'all could, like I said, could have been having like issues physically. That's gone. Spiritually, whoever you are, you manifested like a life change for you. Yeah, and some people thinking like what you did is purpose, like because you manifested whatever this is in your life. And it's like, no, this is not purpose. This is like legacy. Like it's either I let you detour me from my path or I stick up for my legacy. So this is not personal. This and in order to get to this legacy that God have for y'all, this is like you. Some of y'all did y'all spiritual work. Oh, thank you, Spirit. God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the white light. Thank y'all for being here. I done already prayed before I got on. Yeah, some of y'all did y'all spiritual work, and somebody thinks that because whatever they threw towards you did not work, that this is something personal. And you like, no, this is not personal, baby. This is spiritual. Like, this is, I want my grandkids, my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids, my great, 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 great to be able to, like, I want my lineage to be strong. And somebody not understanding it, somebody is like, here for a good time, not a long time. And it's like, no, we can't, I don't operate like that. Not no King of Pentacles and no Empress. Like, no, it ain't no operating in that type of energy. Yeah, and somebody, yeah, you healed from that. And some of y'all, look, somebody, again, I keep getting that heavy. Somebody could have came against your looks. Because you see again how she look here and how she look here. To same person, but look, doop, doop. Both of them 30 years old, but look, this 30-year-old versus this 30-year-old. Mm. Congratulations to whoever you are that healed from this. Give me some on this King of Pentacles. Courtship. Yeah, this King of Pentacles. I said King. I'm sorry. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I meant King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody want a courtship with you. Somebody want a courtship with you, collective. Give me some on this Seven of Pentacles. That's why the Pentacles came out. Give me some on this Seven of Pentacles. Wealthy man. Somebody is watch. You know what I'm getting? You know the book of, is it Ruth? Lord, I hope I'm not saying the wrong book. Book where Boaz, he was like this, like huge entrepreneur, like he had his own business, but it was like very lucrative. And Ruth was with her mother-in-law, and her husband passed away, and she ended up like the other, was it, I forgot, what's her name, Abigail, I forgot her name, but the other daughter-in-law, both of the sons passed away with the husband. I think the husband was there. So Ruth lost, I mean, not Ruth, the mother-in-law lost her Naomi. Naomi lost her two sons and her husband. And so Naomi, I mean, not Naomi, no, yeah, Naomi was like, look, life as we know it, I'm just going to go back to where I came from, and I'm just going to die. And so she was like, and I understand you girls, y'all young, go ahead, mate with somebody else, and we going to holler. And so Ruth was like, no, we not going to holler because I'm following you. And so Ruth left with Naomi, and so went to her hometown with her. And when they went to the hometown, Ruth was younger, so Ruth was like, "I'm gonna go out and get work, and bring in like grain and things that we need to survive." And so when she went out, Boaz seen her and was like, "Oh, she cute, cute." And I'm saying this in our modern day terms. Of course, they didn't speak like that, but he was like, "She's cute, cute." And so he was like, he told his men, hey, she's been coming here for the past couple of days. Leave out extra grain for her so that she can, have the grain. And lo and behold, each time she went and collected grain, she had more than enough. And so one day her and Boaz ended up talking, and he took her, let her spend a night, but he covered her to make sure that nobody seen that they were together because he didn't want to ruin her name. And once he talked to his cousins and everybody and was like, hey, do you mind if I take Ruth to be mine? And they was like, yeah, you can have Ruth and Naomi and, whatever you want to have and the property, just pay us. So he paid for it. And him and Ruth ended up getting married, and that's the story of Ruth and Boaz. And that's what I'm getting from this. Y'all, I'm in a storytelling mood tonight, huh? But that's the story that I get from this. So some of y'all could have your Ruth or seeing your Ruth. Some of y'all, you feel like you have your Boaz. And they ended up, there's their legacy. That's their legacy. And so that's why for some of y'all, this is not personal, like at all. This is spiritual. Like, we're gonna end up getting a Jesus out of this. Not Jesus, because that ain't gonna never happen again. But similar too, because that's his lineage. You know what I'm saying? And somebody don't understand that. Somebody thinking like, you look, a rich man, unexpected money. Yeah, somebody, I don't think somebody even see this coming. We got wealthy man here, rich man here, this couple, and like I said, like the grain, like he had like grain just like over pouring for her. Like she couldn't even fill the bag. She had like friends that she made, and she had to be like, here, let me share some of my grain with you because I don't know why, but I'm getting all this grain. But it was from him. What else? Oh, pregnancy. Oh, abundance. That's why that Empress came out. Someone is still trying to figure out Roy the Reed. Confession of a pregnancy and sexuality. What is at the bottom of the deck? Open your heart. Your guardian angels are with you. You and your partner are apart. Find out more information. This fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could have addictions or something like that. Gambling, addiction problems. Like I thank you, Spirit. Y'all, thank y'all for confirming that. Bad finances. This earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is moving on because of health issues from this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, just a few more months. Oh, Lord. Give it time. Okay, so for those of you who read cards, I'm sure y'all read this, but for those of you who do not, somebody is coming in that they could have, impregnated somebody that they didn't want to impregnate. It's saying open your heart to this person. Your guardian angels are with you. You and this person separated, physically, emotionally, this person is distant. It's saying find out more about this situation when it comes to this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody has addictions. I hope y'all see the card. Somebody has addictions. They have gambling problems. They have like I said, addictions, bad finances. Somebody just want money, money, money. So that's why I guess the rich man and the girl expecting finances is out. Somebody wants money. This earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo is moving on from whatever this situation is because somebody got health issues. Baby, take it as it resonates and do with it what you shall. This water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is being patient or saying be patient. Just a few more months, good things are to come. Give it time, everything in divine time. And so somebody, this don't have to be these signs, y'all. This could just be the characteristics. A Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could have like been linking up with water sign, with health issues with this water sign. And it's saying just in a few more months, give it time because everything is going to happen in divine time. And yeah, somebody is experiencing a divorce and changing their residence from this gold digger. All right. So let's see. What else does collective need to know? I cannot. Spirit. Somebody is going through a separation, a breakup, and from somebody that they thought was their soulmate. Y'all excuse my nails. I definitely need to go get them done. I've been procrastinating. Y'all know how I am when it comes to these doggone nails. I get them done for y'all. I promise you it's for y'all. It ain't for me. I like you. I like you. I like you. Someone likes you a lot, collective. Look, you're ascending and they love it. They love it. They want to take you out for coffee. If you like coffee, I'll take you out for a drink. Somebody is no longer running. They just needed time to clear their head and make healthy choices. And they're looking at your pictures, reminiscing, and see how much you have evolved. That is beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little love in for y'all. Wasn't this love? This was kind of love. This was love, like positive love. She said, "You never grow up to your mother." What's the hidden truth behind this situation when it comes to love? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Collective is that what somebody feel about you? I want to tell you how I feel. I know I was a distraction from your pain. We both know that I am not the one for you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And you speak to me through music, and we need to let each other go. Hmm. Somebody got themselves in a pickle, and they like, okay, I need to let this go. This person don't want to deal with me no more. Somebody did something buck, buck, wow. And they know it's buck. And instead of this person coming and apologizing or telling the truth about it, this person is like playing the feel sorry for me game. Like, I know I did wrong. I know I did. And they want you to say, no, 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 baby. I love you through it all. And it's like, no, partner or net. Confess to what you did. Confession. Somebody, that's why I say somebody needs to confess. Confess what you did. Like, because whatever this is not something you just throw on somebody else and want them to apologize. I want them to, you know, take the blame for it. Or not say take the blame, but so you don't have to take the blame for it. And it's not a you wrong, you right type of situation, but it's more so like confess like what's going on. Let people know, let whoever you are collective, they need to let you know like what's going on. Like somebody just want to keep you in limbo, and then like if they see you or something like that, they want you to bring it up number one, and then they want you to be like, well, uh, I think about you a lot, and things weren't supposed to happen like they were, and they want you to just pacify them and be like, oh, I love you anyway. Let's just get through this. No, there's a big pink elephant in the room. Y'all need to talk about this. Yeah, somebody got the game twisted, but again, this is not personal. This is spiritual. This goes beyond this whole situation. Is like there's a legacy to this. Told you. I cannot. Reconciliation and romantic feelings. Yeah, somebody want to tell you like how they feel about you, but they can't because they got all this other bull crap that's in the background. But they don't want to talk about the bull crap in the background. They don't want to get into it. They want to just kind of say, yeah, it happened. Didn't mean for it to happen. So let's move on and life goes on and let's go. And it's like, no, this is like a whole freaking baby. Like we can't just not talk about this and dissect this and go through this and like what you want, like sexuality, what do you want? Like somebody could have been gay and ended up like two masculines could have been going together, and somebody went slept with a woman and had a baby and then want to just brush that under the rug. You can't do that. Heart to heart, spirit. If y'all don't ever think spirit working with me, heart to heart conversation. See, she like, let's talk, and her angels behind her like, yeah, get him to talk, get him to talk. This is him. Like, look, I do not want to talk about this. And she holding his hand like, let's talk about this. He don't want to talk. Look, it's saying love yourself first. Love yourself first. Yeah, saying for some of y'all, if this person don't want to talk, go about your business. They ain't gotta talk. And God gonna bless you with a new love. Oh yeah, finances and career. Yeah, cause somebody don't have money like that. Cause for sure, after this baby come along, they gonna have to take care of this baby, and they don't want to talk about it. You first of all, you're gonna be losing money, and you don't want to talk about it. Cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, just saying, be playful, flirt, passion. Cause somebody gonna be attracted to you, like somebody gonna highly attracted. Like you ain't gotta worry about look. He on top of her on here. She was begging him, the other one. She ain't gotta beg this one. I can assure you that. This separation, you deserve love. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna have to separate to get like the person that God have for y'all. Cause somebody just wanna put everything on you. Life don't work like that. That devil is a lie. Again, and when y'all leave this person, this is not personal. This is spiritual. This is for my legacy. This is for my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids. Like we gon' like I want to make sure we all eat. And somebody that's in your energy like is all about them and their needs and they don't care nothing about what you need or what you want. And some of y'all gonna have to move on. This is a job. It's all about their like as long as they grow they good, but you're not growing at all. It's time to go with something that makes sense for you. All right, collective. This is where I end y'all reading because it ain't personal. This is spiritual. It ain't my fault, baby. It's in my family tree. All right. With that being said, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Y'all, thank you for everything. Thank you. You all be blessed. Have a great day, a great night whenever this message reaches you all. Be blessed, guys.